MX token. So MX token is an exchange token for MEXC. Now, the way that MEXC have grown has been really, really impressive, and I think there is a very good chance this is going to go to a new high. I think exchange tokens we quite regularly see go to new highs, especially during blow-off top bull cycles. Usually they're one of the last to pump, but MEXC have a very appealing model that means a lot of people end up trading there, and I'll talk about that in this video along with what I think it can hit. Now, before I get into it, guys, if you are new to this channel, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In each of the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these cryptos. These were coins that I thought were going to make a lot of money, which is obviously why I bought them. And you can see what they were all worth when I recorded my videos, the highs that they hit, and these are the prices, the profits you'd have made if you'd have popped $100 into these coins. If you'd have done it for all of them, in less than a year and a half, you'd have made over 123 grand. Now, you don't have long because we're in a bull cycle. And if you've got cryptos you're not confident in, sort that out now. Get onto copymycrypto.com and have a read through the site. This is the site that I run where I share the coins that I own with my members. Whenever I find a crypto that I think is going to make a ton of money, I jump onto my site. I tell my members about the crypto that I found, the price that I'm going to buy it at. Whenever I sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto I'm selling and the price I'm selling at. So there's no work for my members. They can get in and out of coins at the same price as me and make the same profit. On the site, you'll see some of the profits my members have made. You'll see some of their testimonials about the service they get at Copy My Crypto. And you can also see some of the past successes, whether it's a quick flip meme coin that the members got in and out of in a couple of weeks and did a 300x, whether it is Phantom that did a 700x in the last bull cycle and made millionaires. It's all on the history of this channel, so you can verify it. And if after doing that, you want to find out the cryptos that are going to be the winners this bull cycle, all you have to do to find out is join up on the site. Now, MX token. So MX token has had a pretty good year. Like I say, it's been around a while, launched in 2019. And at points it was as low as 6 cents, so a little lower. It has hit a high this year or last year of $5.85. It's about half, a little less than half of that. MX token is the native crypto token of the centralized exchange MEXC. The MX token powers the MEXC ecosystem. It provides holders with unique functionality and benefits of the platform. We all should know what an exchange token is. So they give a few different ways for people to participate. Holders have the right to vote on business decisions, team elections, gain priority participation in activities, all of that stuff. The founders are Shin Zin-Hu, Aaron Wagner, Piotr Brzezinski. And besides starting the MEXC Foundation, Shin Zin-Hu is also the founder and CEO at MEXC. All have good resumes. MEXC is now run by a Singaporean businessman called John Chen, who took over as CEO in 2021. I don't think it's particularly unique. You can, I know that's part of the thing on CoinMarketCap. What makes this unique? I don't think it is. I think there's very few projects in the space that are truly unique. This is a deflationary token that is it really is incentivizing holders. You can get into early access on projects and more stuff like that. Now, if you go onto MEXC, you should be fairly familiar by now with kind of the deal. You can see some of the earn mechanisms. So you can do something like Sol staking. They have tons of different futures stuff. They've got affiliate programs, referral programs, all of that stuff. They have plenty of events as well. So these event kind of things are your launch pools, your airdrops, your Kickstarters, where you just earn new tokens. The actual incentives that they've got in here, not bad at all, by the way. Not bad at all. They do little competitions where you can get a gold bar as an example, or a Bitcoin giveaway. And I often look at this with skepticism in terms of how are MEXC properly making money here. Of course, they've got their foundation, but the business itself, the futures, there's a 0% for maker and the 0.02% for taker. That's a bit weird because the reality is that exchanges make their money from trading fees. The majority, unless you're Binance, in which case your treasury is so friggin' massive at this point that they don't need to. But MEXC have such damn low fees. I am skeptical about how they're making their money truly. Now, they have some of the most trending tokens in crypto. Because of these extremely low fees, they seem to get a lot of new members and a lot of new users. And if you actually check out the overall exchange, you can see where things are at. MEXC, 4.7 billion a day trading volume on spot. Derivatives will obviously be higher. If we can get there, MEXC, 26 billion. So they're doing $31 billion of trading volume a day, but with no real fees being taken. It's very, very odd how they're making their money. Yeah, very, very odd. But I think there's going to be a lot of people that join because of their low fees, because they have the more exciting newer tokens. I think lots of people are going to join inevitably, because people will look for the best deal, and MEXC does offer that. But because I have skepticism about that like that tiny amount of fees, because even spot is low. No, zero on maker, 0.05% taker. And then obviously if you hold MX token, you can get a discount. It's really unusual. It's really, really unusual. But those low fees are going to introduce a lot of people into the space. They also have DEX as well. So you can have a look at Pump Fund and all of that. And Pump Fund's obviously had a hugely successful time. But we've seen it with KuCoin. We've seen it. KuCoin in 2019 went to $20. 2017-18 went to $20. 2021 went to $28.80. Exchange tokens, like I said, tend to be the last to pump. You tend to have this blow off top where FOMO kicks in. You have hundreds of thousands, maybe millions more that enter into the world of crypto. They can't go anywhere other than centralized exchanges at the start, so they go to a centralized exchange. MEXC seems to draw in a lot of people. They do work with a lot of YouTubers, so promote. So I think they're going to end up with a lot of people buying. And while they have a tiny amount of holders, with the volume that the token is doing, with the volume that the exchange is doing, and with the inevitability of all new people's first exposure to a crypto being, if they join MEXC, being MX token, you'll have a lot of people that are buying it. And I think then you can look at that kind of blow off top situation where MX could get to $10. I think there is absolutely, by the way, a world that this gets to $20. They're doing trading volume of $31 billion a day across their spot and derivatives. So it is a token that in theory should be worth 2 billion plus, but the holders is really low, which is very surprising. And I'm so skeptical about how the MEXC themselves make their money. It's just unusual. It's just unusual to be able to offer such low fees. But I think $10, I think $20 it has a legit chance of. I am curious to hear what people think on this. If you use MEXC, is it just because of all the benefits of like those low fees? Are you skeptical about how they make their money? What do you actually think it can hit this bull cycle? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys. And look, we are in a bull cycle, and if you've got cryptos you're not confident in, or you don't have any cryptos, have a look at copymycrypto.com. It's the site I run where I share all the coins I own with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to be buying or selling, the price that I'm going to be buying or selling at. My members can get in and out of coins, same price as me, make the same profit. There is no work for them. Go onto the site, see some of the profits my members have made, see the successes that we've had as well, whether it's a quick flip on a meme coin to do a few hundred X in a couple of weeks. Most people need, 50 years in the stock market to do that, and I don't think you're doing it in 50 years. Or whether it's Phantom that did nearly 700X in the last bull cycle, which made millionaires. It's all public record, it's all on the history of this channel. Verify it all. And if you like what you see and you want to find out the cryptos that are going to be the winners this year, the only way to do that is join up on the site, guys.